This is the magnificent Duke's Bridge in Cadzow Oaks Country Park. Was the Hamilton Palace. This bridge runs over the Avon Water, and lying above to the right is the old Cadzow Castle. The Cadzow woods nearby are famous for their ancient oaks that date back several hundred years. These are the remarkable Cadzow Oaks. They're pedunculate oaks. That means that they have their acorns on a short stalk. These trees are, the older ones are somewhere in the order of 350, 400 years old. And there may be some specimens that are anything up to 800 years old. This is an example, a very rare example, of woodland pasture, where the open aspect of the area is maintained by sheep, or in fact here they use the wild cattle, the Chillingham cattle, and they graze in amongst the trees, so they help to keep down other trees from growing. These old oaks are remarkable for the number of species of insects that they harbour. Anything up to 1,000 different species of insects can be found growing on oaks. Vastly more than you'll find on non-native species. There's also remarkably good fungal flora here. You particularly find the beefsteak fungus, which looks literally like raw beef, that you find growing on the trunks of old oaks. A fairly large number of young oaks have been planted here because the grazing would prevent the young oaks from developing. But to prevent the woodland ceasing to be a woodland, some have been planted and protected from the grazing animals. There's only one other woodland like this in Scotland, and that's at Dalkeith Palace. So this is an incredibly rare habitat. These structures here on the underside of the oak leaves are called spangle galls, and they're created by an insect. So an insect lays its eggs into the leaf, releases chemicals that forces the plant to make these structures, which will later drop off onto the ground, and the insect will hatch out and the cycle will begin again. Up here we have an artichoke gall, again caused by an insect. So that's not a part of the plant as in normal, it's an insect has caused that to form. It looks rather like an artichoke when it's fully developed. Here's some better examples of artichoke galls. And this small oak tree here, this young oak tree, is showing what's called the lammas growth. So all this young yellow foliage. And that's thought to be partly a response to insect damage, that they grow new leaves to make use of the sunshine until the winter comes along, with giving them an extra boost of energy. The older leaves have been attacked by the insects, the galls and so on.